So let's get it started. First, you're wearing kimono underwear. Make sure your back is open. And underneath this, I'm putting a towel right under my breast, so you have kind of a flat line here. And also, I am having this pad. You can use a towel right here. Also, make this line straight, so not too much curvature here. Undergarment silk kimono. This is called the juban. You have to wear this. You cannot wear just kimono unless this is you are wearing a summer yukata cotton kimono. So if you're wearing the regular silk kimono, you have to have 2 layers. So putting your arms in the right place. Not right here. First, you're going to be adjusting this line straight, and I have this cloth so I can pull easily, but you don't have to have it. You can pull the kimono so your eri is not like this. This is a very easy first mistake that everybody does. So you start here, you loosen. This is too much. This is like geisha. So you're going to be, if you are 20s and 30s, you might have a little bit like here, but 30s, 40s, just slightly open. And then cross, right first, left. So your right hands can go in. And this is about 90 degrees. It's beautiful line. And make sure your eri, the color, is pulled down just a little bit. And then make sure this, and then push down. So from here, I'm pulling the other color. Make sure you have within your reach. Keep this together, and then grab the center of the string. Place it right on the not the center, slightly left, and just below your breast line. Goes back, cross, and then slightly down. Now here you inhale and squeeze, pull. 1 and 2 and squeeze. Inhale again and squeeze, and then cross, and 1 goes up, down, inside. 1 goes from down, up. You don't have to do any bows, so it doesn't dig into your skin. Now back. You're going to find the center line right in the center. Place your 2 fingers under the string and swipe towards the side twice, and then pull the kimono juban down and side, so no wrinkles here. And I have this fabric, so I pull it down so your color goes slightly down. And then make sure there's no wrinkle. And if you have an extra towel, you can roll it and then just place it right here, so it doesn't, while you're wearing the kimono, it doesn't pull forward. It's very common. Usually it slides down while you're wearing it. So you can put a little towel here to prevent that. Now, right here, you have a wrinkle. So you're going to be pulling. Here is the seam. You're pulling the back side with the thumb, pinching the seam, and pull in. So go pull into the seam. So no wrinkle. So you're stretching the wrinkle in. I am under this string. And now go up. I'm over the string. And then do the same thing. And then bring the front nice and tight too. That will prevent the eddy to come forward. So same thing here. Pinch the seam. The thumb goes from back and tuck this extra fabric under. And then the top too, push under and bring this back. The front silk to the back and the back silk to the front. So you're like this, tucking in. And you have a nice clean back. Pull it again, and then push, push, push. Now, first layer is done. Second layer. So the collar has to be folded. There should be a string, or I pull the string so it holds it in place. Then this is an old kimono, antique one, so it had string. Newer one have a hook, kind of a button, so you can pinch. And now from here, you don't want to bring your arms above here, so it doesn't mess up the kimono under. Now you're going to be holding the sleeve and then drop it inside. And then now here, bring, hold, and then place it in the right place. Let the inside sleeve go, and then place here. Now this is higher than my left is higher than the right side right now, so you're going to be holding here and then make it even. So that's about even, maybe. And then adjusting your center line right now. Now this kimono is slightly short for me. When you buy a kimono, the ideal length of the kimono is your height, exactly your height. So this is a little bit short. You know why this is too short later. Now look at your color eddy. So you're going to be placing this eddy inside one, outside one, nice in alignment. And if you have a pincher, you can pinch here so they don't move. And hold right here under the end of the collar. And now you're going to be adjusting the height of the kimono. The height of the kimono is right below your ankle bone, so you can slightly see your heel. If you are going outdoor, you might want to go a little bit shorter, but if you're indoor or tea ceremony, just above, you can see the heel. Now you're holding it tight like this, and then first your left side goes, and then now you're adjusting the width. So you don't want to be like this. So the edge of this kimono should be just right about here, and not too much, just about here. And then make sure your height is good, and then not too straight, just pull slightly up, and open it. Now your right side is gonna be in the right position now. So pull the edge slightly up and place the right side first. Now left side comes over. Now left one is now straight, but slightly, just tiny bit up, and then you will have a nice line. And this is a little bit too much, so I'm gonna be hold it very tight, hold it nicely. And the second string, hold halfway, again from slightly left, if this is the middle, and I am placing right at the hip bone height because this kimono is too short for me. If your kimono is the right height, you can put the string right around the waistline. I'm gonna go a little bit lower and around and pull. This is the most important string when you're wearing kimono. So very tight. So as you're pulling, you're going to be make sure the upper part of the kimono is not get tucked into the string. And then right now this side is pulling a little bit too much, so I'm going to pull down just slightly. So it's almost straight. And this side is a little bit too long, so I'm going to be pulling a little bit. And then make sure your length is right. And pull again. And then twice around. And tight. And make a bow, one side or bow. So just one side bow, and then this one goes over and tuck in, over and tuck in to the string, so it's not hanging down. Very important. And just clear everything here. Now you're gonna adjust the top. So fold, eddy half very nicely. Make sure your eddy is nice and aligned. It's better to have a little pincher here. And then make sure this line, this center line, is right on your spine. And then bring this here, touching the top of the white and opening here. So not too tight like this, just a little nice, a little wide, about 1 inch here. and then hold your left. So this is left over right, and I'm putting hands right in this hole and then pulling the extension of this color from inside. See it? And don't pull too much so your eddy doesn't close. And then make sure this is even, opening evenly. And then push down right here to make this line clear. From here, so push down to make this line clear. You're holding it here very tight. And from here, you're pushing down, and pushing here to make this clear. And one more, hold halfway. Now you're going to be putting, here is right under the breast, just slightly below. Again, from center line here, I use this one, and inhale and pull, and never put a knot right in the middle. You're going to be feeling nauseated later. So go on the left side and twice round. Inhale, tight, no knots, so you're gonna go around, and again tuck under. I will go the other one, tuck it from under, tuck it from over, and again same thing, 2 fingers. Make the center line in the center, pull it down slightly, 2 fingers, sliding towards the side, and pull, so no wrinkles here, center lines in the center, and on the side, same thing, repeat, access fabric inside, tuck in, and then make this place clear from the wrinkle. Pinch the seam, tuck the extra fabric inside, fold it, and then pull the front one to the back, so you close this hole, so you're not walking like this. So close this hole. Now make sure everything is nice and not tucked in anywhere. So clear line here and clear line here. Now you're gonna need Nagoya Obi to make a nice ohashiori, which is the folded part. It does stick out of the kimono, the obi. It has to. You have to have this. That's why you need to have a longer kimono than your usual clothes size. I am pulling this cloth inside, pulling up towards the string. So here is just a one layer. And try to not show the string, and make this line nice and clear, straight or just slightly up to your right. And this I pulled a little bit And then I'm going to be placing center on the left and around and pull, so you have a nice clean haori. And double, inhale and squeeze and cross over, tuck in, over, tuck in from under. Voila! So you're ready to put your obi.